I'm ready for real this time. My beautiful microphone setup was just not working. It just didn't feel like it, I guess. Hey, what's up, dude? I gotta refresh my YouTube thing, share the stream a few places, and then we're gonna start. I'm looking forward to this one. I quite like Tails the Fox in this game. I think this is the best playable incarnation of Tails in the franchise. So let me just do the sharing. I wish it was something I could tie to a Stream Deck command, but you can't, to my knowledge. It would be real nice if you could. Bam. And yeah, we're going the whole way through Sonic Adventure again. I was like, is it really necessary? And then I was like, fuck it, yeah, I want to. It's gonna be fun. So yeah, shared it on the Discord. Just gotta tweet this bad boy out real quick. Cool. Let's get started as Tails the Fox, because I like Tails. Let me know how video quality and stuff is, because this is a brand new Dreamcast HDMI thing, but it probably is gonna look the same to you guys as the last Dreamcast stream, despite this costing like twice as much. Although color representation should be a little bit better, and it should be a little less glitchy looking. Yeah, we're gonna go the whole way through Tails' story. It's not that long. It's not gonna be difficult. Because I figure it should only take about an hour. Man, my headphones, I plugged them directly into the TV I'm streaming through, so it's really loud. I'm gonna try and turn it down. It's like deafening me. Which one is volume? Let's see if I can figure this out. Yeah, it's this one. Volume down to like 4. Yeah! I need to get a 3.5 millimeter splitter so I can distribute the audio equally, but till then, because I would normally use my OBS audio, but that is horribly laggy when using 480p stuff. I don't know why. It is not laggy in recordings. It's just laggy in, or even to you guys it won't lag, but the monitor lags, so I don't know. Which, of all the things to lag, that's the one to lag. It just means that when I'm trying to listen to it, it's going to be behind, but I have no idea what you're talking about, Sin. But, hey, look. It's Sonic with all of his upgrades from the end of Sonic story, because we streamed it last week. And as a result, he's fully upgraded because this game's cutscenes are all done in real time, and the models update along with your character progression, which is not a good thing in theory, but in practice, I don't really mind. It's just kind of a goofy little element, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, this is the Dreamcast version, so long load times, no skippable cutscenes, and, in my opinion, superior aesthetic. Oh, and lower frame rate.
It's not like you to crash like that.
Means lying down tuna. Well, I'm clearly sitting upright. You could argue lying down as the lying, or you could say, like, says falsehoods kind of lying, because I don't actually know what LyingTuna means. It's just the username that I got from a random username generator years and years and years ago, and I just was like, hey, that's catchy, and I stuck with it forever. Sonic's dumb face during this cutscene is my absolute favorite. What are the chances? The Chaos Emeralds are like the Infinity Stones. Like, the same handful of characters always get them. And I just find that absolutely hilarious.
Let's go to my workshop in the Mystic Ruins, and I'll show you what I've been working
Can I glitch into Emerald Coast just because when I finish? I can try to. I don't know how well that glitch works in the Dreamcast version. Something to know is that the Dreamcast version is actually less laggy than all of the ports. Or less glitchy. It's more laggy, yeah, in terms of lag. This is going to be a shorter stream. I was thinking we could also... Let's make a Chow. This has nothing to do with anything. Let's make a fucking Chow and just, like, mess with him throughout the rest of the streams. Because Sonic's stream is by far the longest. We're going to be consolidating a few of the characters into, like, shared streams. Let's see. Oh, I already have a Chow. But I know to call... Alright, let's... No, I don't want to kill it. Just lift it, Tails. Shake it. We're going to make a child. Alright, he should be ready to hatch. The Dreamcast Chow system is pretty primitive compared to the one in later games. Oh, he's one of the creepy ones. Alright. No, go up the thing. Tails, just Tails. Just do the thing, Tails. Thank you. Yeah, that one. No, I didn't want to take him with me. I just wanted to... I want to name the stupid little guy. How do I name this fucker? Sonic Adventure DX has a different chow system than Sonic Adventure does, though. The gardens are the same, but the way everything else operates is a little bit different. Did I just try and leave? I think I was trying to get to the area to name the chow, but I don't know where to name chow in this game. Whatever, we'll do it later. But that chow, we're going to come back to him when I come back to Station Square. Oh no, I took him to the race place. Look at all the Amo chows! A lot of people think he first appeared in Sonic Adventure 2, but no, he was in the Dreamcast version of Sonic Adventure. Because the race area is, yeah, it's explorable in this game, which is neat. But I don't know how to name the chow. What's the chow's name? People in chat, all 2 of you or 1 of you or whatever, figure out what he's named, because I'm not naming him. But I don't even know how to name him. Like, if we can in-game or not, because it's not like it displays his stats anyway. But we're going to come back to that chow maybe throughout the things. It'll work better when I do the next SA2 stream. I want to raise a chow throughout those and just fuck with it and make it good or evil or whatever. Because I'm going to do SA2 as well. That's how it works in Sonic Adventure 2 and in DX. In this, or no, just in DX. At least from my experience, the Dreamcast version, my VMU's broken. Like, it works for saving games. It works as a memory card. But none of its portable functions work. I gotta get the jet anklet, because I gotta make the game obscenely easy. Tails, can you not get stuck for like 3 seconds? Thank you. Tails. Thank you. Please stop being terrible. Yay! I love the jet anklet. LyingTuna. LyingTuna sounds like a good name for a chow, actually. I'm going to stick with that.
Look, it's your jet anklet.
Yeah, my jet anklet. How did it get here? I never understood why she's like, it's your jet anklet. Like, it clearly is. It's made for Tails, but this thing makes the game really easy. Tails already might have the easiest story, actually. Aside from Amy and... Well, Biggs is really easy if you know what you're doing. But I love playing as Tails in this game. He can just go anywhere. So it's a pretty solid setup. I quite like Tails in this game. Let's get an emblem, just because I know where it is. It's up there. Just gotta... Yeah! Could have gotten it to Sonic with a spin dash jump, but... Oh no, Tails... Oh, well, let me look inside the train. I was gonna say, Tails is gone! Because if you go in first person inside the train, your character model's gone. And I'm going to reference that as every single character, because it's funny to me, and no one else. Because I'm easily amused and stupid, I guess. I don't know. But hell yeah, let's go. Fight us some Eggman and actually do the fight this time. Because we can't just mash the homing attack. Even though I would much rather just mash the homing attack. Thanks, YouTube, for telling me that LyingTuna is live. I never would have figured that one out. Thanks. It's such a useful service sometimes. I love this cutscene, because in Sonic's version, everyone seems like they're just reading it off the script for the first time. And in Tails' story, Eggman's just shouting. He's like, I am Dr. Robotnik! And I'm like, alright. Good boy. You're doing well. Good job, Eggman. Or else what? Huh? I love how stupid Corey Bringus is? This might be Kyle Bringus. Corey Bringus, then Kyle Bringus, I think. The adventure games feature brothers to voice Tails, and it's one of them's older, and then his voice changed, and then the second game had a different actor who was his little brother, and it's all goofy and swell. I'm pretty sure that's how the story goes, at least. Tails wanting to be cool and trusted is the entire plot of his arc in this game, yeah. I actually really like Tails' story, though. Partially just from a gameplay perspective, and partially because I do think it's charming. But man, Tails is really, really fun in this game. His story takes no time whatsoever, so, you know, that's a thing. But, like, there is a possibility if we're done early enough, I might do Knuckles tonight as well, but I haven't decided. I have the thumbnails made, 'cause I'm just reusing my old thumbnails. I don't really see the need to make new ones. You can fly into bosses to hurt them. When you know that, it makes this go by a lot faster. Like, you can't hit him when he's in the air, though. He has to be dug into the ground, and you know, all systems full power. Otherwise, you can't hurt him. But can also roll into him. Tails actually does have a fair bit of mobility. I'm doing the tail swipe attack for no reason, but if you're going fast enough, he'll roll, which is awesome because it gives you some very good momentum in certain levels. And then obviously he can fly as well. I love Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles in terms of controls in this game. They're like all perfect. I will land upon you and take damage. And the rings scatter in very strange patterns in this game. I like a Sonic because his victory animation typically looks the wrong direction and then snaps to looking at the camera. Like he's like, hey, I'll play with you some other time. It's really weird, and I adore it. Get a load of this. Yeah, that was last week's stream. That is one of my favorite boss fights. I love that fight. It's fun. I don't love the fact that he humps the cockpit, though. And I also don't love the weird squishing sound effects this game uses for everything. Like, instead of just destroyed metal sounds, it's just like... And I'm like, ew, that's a gross noise. Yes, he did, Tails. Very observant. Thank you for the commentary. I never would have figured it out. You are genius. He's like, I got a thing. I have to record Sonic the Fighters tonight as well. That's going to be boring. I forgot about that. Because all my footage for that video was wrong and bad looking. So.
That's the monster I saw the other day.
Monster? He's all freaked out by chaos. I guess that's part of his arc, like getting over his fears. And it's all set to the Bridge Zone music because, for whatever reason, his theme song in this game is a remix of Bridge Zone. It's not a complaint. I like Bridge Zone. I like Bridge Zone a lot, actually. I'm a big fan of Master System Sonic 1. But, this would be a lot more impressive to listen to if we didn't already do Sonic Story. I know, but I can't skip because of the Dreamcast version. You don't get to skip any cutscenes. Also, this controller looks like a boat. Look at the Dreamcast controller. It's weird and kind of uncomfortable because the way your hands hold it, your thumb goes straight up when you go up. When normally, it still goes straight up, but you sort of tilt your thumb like that to go up. Here, you sort of shove it directly up. It feels really weird. The Dreamcast controller is a strange controller. But hey, it's got the good button layout, and the cord comes out the bottom. So to compensate, they put a clip right here, so you can pretend like the cord comes out the top. That's the Dreamcast for you. It's also incredibly loud. I do like the Dreamcast a lot, but I like to make fun of it too, because it's just a weird, doofy console. Thanks Tails, I think Sonic kind of knew that was the plan already. Look, it's Tails' house! / workshop / whatever. You can go inside it as any of the characters too, which doesn't do anything, but it's neat. Too bad the door isn't solid. You can just walk through it. But we're going to Windy Valley, which is one of the easiest levels in the game. You cannot go inside the upstairs of Tails' workshop, unfortunately. Also, I don't know how many of you have played the DX version versus the Dreamcast version. The Mystic Ruins are textured completely differently. Well, not completely differently. I think this ground texture here is the same. Aside from that, though, all these textures are completely different. Like Tails' workshop is the same texture too, but this area looks entirely different. It's a lot brighter in DX, which is weird. Like, I don't have a preference visually. I mean, I kind of do. I do think Dreamcast looks a little bit better in some regards, but, like, I still like how the DX version looks. I don't mean to knock it. So, it's odd. Come on, Tails! Alright, he stole every single ring, so I'm just gonna say fuck him. And just completely obliterate the level. Yep, that seems like the good idea. Only thing to keep in mind is that there are death planes everywhere in this stage, so, you know, you don't want to go too far away from the platforms, or else you'll die. Worth keeping a note as well. We're just gonna fall the rest of the way through the level, by the way, because we're good now. This is the end of the level over here. So notice how Sonic is remarkably close to you, much faster than he could possibly be, given how Sonic plays in this game. So yeah, he rubber bands real bad. The only times he doesn't are Ice Cap, he will not rubber band, and during the final stage, you race Eggman in that level. He does not rubber band at all, so you can just fucking obliterate him. It's really funny. Tails' whoa that he does whenever he flies, it's not like a Crash Bandicoot, whoa! It's more like a, it's like a, yeah! In the DX version, but in this version it's like, yeah. He makes a completely different sound. They changed a couple sound effects in DX. I believe they're all from the prototypes of SA1, and they're better sounds. Like, in the DX version, Tails is like, yeah! Whenever he flies, but here he's just like, yeah, yeah. It's a real soft noise. Which is a little bit goofy, but again, not a bad thing. Oh no, Tails is gone. Oh, when he dies, it's like a, woo! It's a real goofy sound. I love the sounds in this game. I haven't died as Tails in forever. I'm sure I will during the stream, just because I always die when I'm streaming. What the hell? Okay, he just bumped into the wall and fell down. I don't know why, but he did. Let's see. Casinopolis. Ew, gross. Go, Tails, go! Okay, you just see, I was trying to get him to go through, but he got stuck on the overhang. Also, the music resets every time you enter a new area in this version. So it's a whole lot of... Oh yeah, I should probably go visit LyingTuna. Walk real slow because, I don't know, my thumb was at a weird angle and I couldn't move the analog stick the whole way. Probably go visit him. Visit our little fuckboy. I like this version of the Chao theme a lot, but it is better in SA2. The Chao Garden as a whole is just so much better in SA2. Alright, where is he? Is that him? No, get out of here. There he is. There's our golden boy. I like you a lot. Now drown. Oh, see, he loves it. Let's feed him. I don't know if the fruit are ripe. The Dreamcast version of this game really does have a much more limited Chao Garden than even like the GameCube or Xbox PC versions. They all have a different and far superior Chao system that's based off SA2's. Specifically, the GameCube version of SA2, SA2 Battle, which improved on the Chao system of the Dreamcast version. It's a thing. I kind of wanted to do a video on the Chao Gardens and how they're all different. Oh, he's still all fucked up from whenever I hit him. No, I don't want to. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to you. You're boring me. Okay. All right, got it. I just want to make. I just want to make this Chao feel better because I abused it to get it. Okay. You know what? I don't care. It doesn't give a shit. It's dancing. Where'd LyingTuna go? There he is. Hey, what's up? Let's find him a fruit. I think there's a ripe fruit on this tree. Because you can't take the fruit down until they're ripe. It just will not come down. What the hell? Oh, that one's ready. Okay, they age in real time? They didn't do that in any of the other versions, right? Are you the right one, even? Yeah, you are, because the other fuckboy's over there dancing and shit. You're a strange, evil creature. I wish to take him to work with me tomorrow. Alright, the Chao are weird in this game. I'm out of here. The Chao system is so odd in this game. I don't understand it. SA2 did such a better job with it. Chaos Chao is all SA2. I think the GameCube version of SA1 had them, because I added Hero and Dark Chao. But I'm telling you, they did not exist in the Dreamcast version of SA1. Practically nothing did. The Chao Garden's so dumb in this version. Which is okay, because again, it's not my cup of tea anyway. I play Sonic games because I want to run fast and do cool things. But
the train headed for the Mystic Ruins will be departing soon.
Okay, this is worth note. This poster here is for Chao in Space, which, you know, it's an iconic piece of the Sonic Adventure era's texture work. But keep that in mind during the final boss. exclusively in the Dreamcast version. You'll see why. This level's fun as Tails because it's just the part that doesn't suck. Once it loads. There it goes.
You made it.
Just kill the enemies because they're all over the place here. I think I put that in the description, didn't I? I wrote the description yesterday, so I think it's in there. And by wrote the description, I mean slapped one paragraph down. You can get Chaos. Okay. Well, I think that applies to the GameCube version. In this version, if you bring in... I don't think you can transfer SA1 and 2 Chao together in the Dreamcast versions. They're separate, because the versions of Chao Adventure are different. Oh, I guess Sonic doesn't rubber band in this level, because we're beating the shit out of him. This is probably the only level where... Well, Speed Highway, depending on the route you take, but... where rolling matters. Because if you roll down the hills in this stage, you will completely destroy Sonic. Alright, we got the Chaos Emerald. Yeah. Look at him go. I think this is the last game that lets Tails use... Well, 3D game. It's the only one that lets him roll in 3D. Because rolling's gone in the games anyway. In the 3D games. The last one, Heroes kind of had it, because you could use the slide in the same way. And, like, the spin dash exists in plenty of the 3D games, but rolling as a momentum-based thing is only really in the adventure games, which sucks, because it's really good in SA1 and, to a slightly lesser extent, SA2. Look, it's the thing. And then the part where Eggman comes and just roofies the fuck out of us. The animation's so odd in these cutscenes. I love it so much. It's so dumb looking. Why did he drop the emerald? What prompted that?
The Chaos Emerald!
Get away from there.
And then he just fucking gives us that good roofie spray and just knocks them out. I love these bizarre cutscenes so much. But Eggman. But yeah, next up is Ice Cap. And yeah, Tails' story is hella short, so we're going to be fucking around a bunch. We might end up doing Knuckles as well. I don't know yet. Pretty sure this is only going to be like an hour-long stream, so who knows?
Sonic,
Then again,
what happened to the
Sky
Chaos
Chase might
Emerald?
lengthen it.
Eggman got one of them.
But the other one's safe.
He must be getting desperate.
Now the emerald count is 2-1 and Eggman's winning. Let's get a move on.
Why did you drop one of them, then? Yeah, I don't know if you could even name Chao in SA1. SA1's Chao system is like, again, the GameCube version has a pretty solid Chao garden based off of Sonic Adventure 2's, because they imported a bunch of stuff from it. But yeah, Sonic Adventure 1 was a different story on the Dreamcast. Again, Sonic Adventure's ports might just be the most interesting thing about it. It might just be that my VMU doesn't want to let me name them, because I thought you could name them in the VMU thing. But again, my VMU works for saving games, doesn't work for anything else. Finding work in VMUs is kind of a bitch, honestly. Yeah, the DX version lets you name them in the Tiny Chao Garden menu. But I thought you could name them with the VMUs, but I could be wrong. Technically, the first real Chao Garden thing was the Nightopians in Nights into Dreams. So Sago says, and so many fans say, but it's like, not really. It's not really all that much like anything. They're the same AI engine, I think, but, you know. Whee. This area looks a lot cooler in the Dreamcast version, like literally and figuratively. It looks awesome. Look, we're so high up. We're way beyond where the loading zone is for the level. See? The loading zone is down here. Just gotta climb down to it. There it is. Because you go up like a third of the way up the ladder and the level loads, so you can just go right past it, because I know this game too well. Not as well as like the crazy hacker types who have data mined the hell out of it. This is probably the hardest mission in the game as Tails. Still totally doable, mind you. But it is the trickiest one, because it's the only one that you can't really cheese. You just have to hope that Sonic's rubber banding. Because I said he doesn't rubber band. What I meant to say is this is the worst rubber banding he has, now that I think about it. I was thinking of Casinopolis as the level where he doesn't rubber band. But he's horrible. He's nightmarish in this stage. If you get ahead of him, he'll just zoom past you. It's horrible. So if you're too late in the level and you get unlucky, Well, you just lost, but it's not really going to be an issue here because I just know I'm going to win. I don't think I've ever actually lost this, but I know I've seen other playthroughs where people have because, again, the RNG is weird here. Hitting the ramps helps, but he'll still speed past you because the game will just teleport him closer. Because that's just how Sonic Adventure be, I guess. You don't actually have to be anywhere near the edge of the ramp when you jump on them to get the speed boost, which is kind of nice. It makes them really easy. You get faster speeds and you get launched farther. See, look, you can get hit by them and they don't hurt you. It's a bitch to get hit by those bombs, but even if you do, Sonic just like went up the wall, but so did I, so it's okay. Anyway, I was gonna say a thing, but I don't remember. I think I was saying it's almost impossible to get hit by those bombs, but even if you do, they can't hurt you, so it doesn't matter. They're purely there for show. But yeah, if you hit the end of the ramp, it does send you farther. Oh, wow. I've never not hit those ramps, I think. During Tails' story, at least. Like, I've explored down here as Sonic just to see what was down here. But, it's not going to matter because we're still winning, so, yeah. But that's kind of interesting. Whatever. I suck at video games. What else is new? Look how glowy the Chaos Emeralds are. They're actually shiny and glowing, and they look like magical gems instead of just like dull rocks like they do in literally every port. I hate how they look in all the ports, but this version nails it. This technically isn't the original Sonic Adventure because the original on the Japanese Dreamcast was a, how do you say, glitchy broken mess, from what I understand. I've never played it because, you know, I have an American Dreamcast and I don't really care enough to... I might eventually import a Japanese copy just to see. Wait, this is the way to have Angel Island's Emerald Shrine thing. I want to leave Angel Island. I want to go down the hole. Whee! Do you know if you press the attack button in midair, your character will uncurl from their jump and just plummet like this? You can just kill their momentum, which is incredibly useful. And as Tails, if you hit that button in midair, you skydive right down. Gives you a lot of control over your movements. Isn't Knuckles waiting for us over there, like, really awkwardly now?
The train headed for station.
I don't know if you guys can see him, but he's over there. He's waiting for us. Let me see if I can get a good shot of him. There he is. Look at him. Dumb little fucking idiot. Let's go get him. One of their stories, Knuckles is like, all right, put him up. And I'm like, whoa, Knuckles, what the hell? I think it's during Knuckles' story. Plays a variety of sound effects here. It's very strange.
Don't mess with me now. Just hand over the emeralds you have. Quick.
No one talks about Knuckles' facial animations. Everyone talks about Sonic's weird deformed head. Knuckles is every bit as bizarre looking. Wow, he actually, like, countered me.
Oh no. Give it your best shot. Oh no.
We can just keep hitting him forever. Oh, never mind. I thought you could. Maybe it's a Sonic that you can.
Whoa! Oh no, the emerald!
Seriously, how are they holding these Chaos Emeralds? Because they drop them constantly. No matter what. You just, like, look at Sonic too hard. You blink in his general direction. He's like, oh no, the Chaos Emeralds! How? Constantly. No matter what. They're like, I dropped the Emerald, Sonic! That's okay, Tails. I dropped mine too! Like, It's so weird and annoying. The Chaos Emeralds. What's wrong with Eggman's goggles? I don't know. Do they? I think that's because they're reflective. And they're reflecting the grass texture. You think you want to see texture issues? Wait till I do my Sonic Adventure port video, because there's a room with a big the cat texture is the roof. It's real weird. It's just really weird.
4. Count them. 4.
1,
I summon chaos.
4. Yep. Math works for me. I got it. Thank you, Dr. Ivo, Eggman, Robotnik, Kintobor, other aliases from across the Sonic canon. He doesn't really eat them, though. He just absorbs them, you know? Hey, look, guys, we're going to the best boss in the game. It's everyone's favorite part. This is actually water. It's not soda. It's in a McDonald's cup, but I had soda earlier.
It's changing again.
Technically, it already changed. We gotta stop this fast, said Tails. Before a 10-second load screen and then not stopping it fast. I do like the fact that he absorbs the water texture whenever he lands in the water. That's so cool. It like pollutes the water when he enters it. Ah! In the Dreamcast version, you keep all your rings from the previous level whenever you go to a boss fight. I don't know why, but it's neat. This fight sucks. I think you all knew that, but it really is the worst. What do you guys think? What's your least favorite boss fight in Sonic Adventure? Is it Chaos 4? You share your opinions with me, or do you think something else is a terrible fight? Do you think Perfect Chaos sucks? It doesn't. It's awesome. Do you think Egg Viper is bad? Do you think the fight with Zero is lame? Maybe one of the E100 bosses. What do you guys think? Because I'd give it a solid Chaos 4 out of 1. This fight sucks. Well, 4 out of 1 would be 400%, so no. It'd be more like a 1 out of 4. Nah, it's still 25%. I hate this fight. It takes forever. I think it's worst as Knuckles. I think he like goes vulnerable the least often as Knuckles. As a kid, this fight made me like hate chunks of Sonic Adventure because I didn't want to do it. This and Sky Chase being like back to back, it's rough. Especially in Tails' story because like we're like halfway through it. It's really short. And Sky Chase takes up a pretty huge chunk of his overall playtime. Dude, he's standing on the water. He's magic. There's like a weird fur effect on his tails that looks kind of cool. I don't know how well it shows up after YouTube compression, but it's neat. Well, streaming compression plus YouTube compression. It's probably really hard to see. This FMV is pretty impressive, though. It definitely looks better, you know, on a CRT over composite, but even VGA, well, HDMI, but VGA video, like output like this, it looks hella good. I like the egg carrier a lot. But anyway, yeah, to me, that's the worst fight in the game, and one of the worst parts of Sonic Adventure, because I do have issues with this game, despite I praise it quite a lot, and I still think it is the definitive 3D Sonic experience in parts, but... Wow, Eggman, it looks a lot less high-res. Well, the model's technically sharper, but... I wish you moved your mouth at all. Like, not Sonic Heroes style, where his teeth move, like, I don't even know how to do it. But his teeth, like, animate and go in a circle. Sonic Heroes is occasionally gross. Stay in the bottom right? Yeah, I'm probably gonna, actually.
Hey, we can't let him get away. Let's get to my
Sonic's model is hella cool looking in this game. It looks really good in DX as well, actually, but I love Sonic's model in this game. Everyone else, I think... Knuckles, I actually think looks better in DX. I think he's the only character where I prefer the DX model. The rest are like tied, except Sonic, where I very slightly prefer this model.
Let's get going.
But like DX still looks good, so I don't know. Let's go. Hi, Knuckles.
What's the matter? What are you waiting for?
All right, bye, Knuckles. Cutscene time. Woohoo. I wouldn't say Eggman was animated like a Muppet in that game. He was animated more like an ungodly abomination. When did the tornado get there? It wasn't there before. Hey, listen, it's Bridge Zone. I like Bridge Zone. It's a pretty good track. Look, it's a Super Nintendo controller because it was on my desk. It's a wireless Super Nintendo controller. And look, it even blinks. It has a blinking light so you know when it's syncing. Pretty fancy. I'm saying boring things because this is a boring cutscene. I have to wait for it to pass. You can't skip cutscenes in the Dreamcast version. Woo! Great game! I have to buy a Sega Saturn. It's not related to anything, but I'm thinking about it because I'm playing a Dreamcast, which is their other weird semi-failed console. Yay! We won! We did it! Why do I need a Saturn? Because I have Saturn stuff to play for the channel. I have a bunch of Sonic videos planned. One coming out probably early next week. Well, the next one is Sonic arcade games. Featuring, like, Sega Sonic, Waku Waku Sonic Patrol Car, Sega Sonic Popcorn Shop. It's going to be zany. The Sonic 3D Blast episode, that's upcoming sooner rather than later. As soon as I buy a Saturn, I'm starting production on that one. So I want to cover every version of 3D Blast. So there's 3. And I have them, but I don't have a Saturn to play it on, so I'm buying one. I mean, I work at a game store. It's not like I can't just go to work and buy one. It's just a matter of doing so. If you just keep mashing the button, nothing can kill you anyway, because you'll just burn through all their projectiles. But anyway, that one, those are the 2 that are soonest coming. I'm thinking every other video for the rest of the year is going to be Sonic themed. I want to do one on... It's not exactly Sonic, but I want to do one on a certain Sonic clone that looks interesting to me that I have not played yet. So no, it's not Freedom Planet. I have played Freedom Planet, and I love Freedom Planet, but it's not Freedom Planet. It's a different Sonic clone, so should be fun. I don't want to spoil all my video ideas. Some of them I'm holding off for when I have a more of a subscriber base, because they're going to be so much work. I don't want it to be like... Not that I waste time making videos for you guys, because I absolutely don't think that. I obviously appreciate every view I get. And I think my videos have been fun to make, and that I'm hoping they've been enjoyed. But I want to do a 4-part Sonic Adventure video featuring SA1, SA2, all the SA1 ports, and then SA1 versus SA2. It's like a 4-part thing. I want to do a video on every Sonic compilation that I care about. Not everyone ever made, because there's like a billion of them. But you know, Sonic classics on Genesis. Sonic. Look, it's classic Sonic. He's classic Sonic. Sonic Jam, which I need to buy. That shit is fucking expensive. The Gamecom version of Sonic Jam, that is not expensive. I just have a hard time justifying the purchase of a Gamecom. Mega Collection Plus, etc. Because I think game compilations are fascinating. So I want to do one on those. I want to do a video on the Mega Man compilations later as well. But yeah, Sonic videos are going to make up a huge chunk. They were always going to make a huge chunk. The Sonic Master System and Game Gear games are getting reviewed on the channel. Mostly weirder, more obscure stuff for now, because it'll be more fun for me. I do want to get to the big games. I want to review every main series Sonic game eventually. But, like, you know, everyone else has already reviewed every main series Sonic game. How many reviews of Sonic Colors are there on YouTube? Like, a trillion? I don't think there's any Sonic game that hasn't been covered, to be frank. But, still. I love that fucking animation on Tails. It's so goofy. Yeah, Sonic episodes are like... They're the best. Video recommendations on the side of the stream are scary. I can't see what they are because I'm on the dashboard, so... Plus, I mean, you would have, obviously, different custom-tailored recommendations. Tails is so fucking creepy. He's just like, "Hey, I like you, come back!" I love it. I love it so much. That's supposed to be a white screen, but it's like an off-gray color. And the colors are correct. Like, this is what the game's supposed to look like, so... Actually, Sonic Shuffle is sitting on my shelf right now. Yes. Expect that.
Wow, that
I don't know if that'll be
Dreamcast
a
memories.
review
I owe so
or
much to Sonic.
a, like, gameplay
Sonic!
Let's Play video. But Sonic Shuffle's happening. It's sitting, like, almost within arm's reach. I'd have to... You know what? Yeah, we got a sec. I'll go grab it. Hang on a sec.
I hope he's all right. The tornado's not powerful enough.
my Dreamcast stuff.
If I'm gonna get that egg carrier, I need to finish my prototype. It needs a Chaos Emerald to work.
Sonic Shuffle.
Looks like
I'm absolutely covering this on the channel. I don't know how yet. Absolutely happening. Because it's going to be hilarious. This game's apparently terrible. I haven't played it. I've never touched it. Oh, God, Tails is hyperventilating. Calm down. Okay. Let's drown a Chow Egg. Check this out. Hit this, walk into this shit, and this fucker in the waterfall pops out a Chow Egg, but I'm just going to leave it because I don't want to get it. I forget where am I going. Am I going in the jungle now? Is that what's happening? It feels like Sand Hill time, I think. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention to the cutscene. Yeah, Tails crashed. This is the part where Sonic lands in Station Square. Is this where I need to be? Yeah, it has to be where I need to be. And I have to explore until I find Froggy, who should be right up ahead, I think. Sonic Shuffle's a Dreamcast exclusive. It's never been ported. It is the only Dreamcast Sonic game to never get a port, actually, because the adventure games obviously both did. So yeah. Yeah, to my knowledge, you can only get this legal. Not to my knowledge, for a fact, you can only get this guy on the Dreamcast. But and it's got an ad for Samba de Amigo inside. I've never played that either. The Mystic Ruins is my favorite adventure hub world area in any Sonic game. I think it's an awesome hub world. Actually, I think this game's hub worlds are great in general. Look, a Knuckles statue. Let's fucking mess with it. Tails is freaking out. What really intrigues me about Sonic Shuffle is that it's got very overt Nights into Dreams things. I'm going to throw this on my bed. It's got some very overt, like, Nights into Dreams parallels going on, but it's not a Nights into Dreams spinoff, even though it probably should have been. Nights didn't get a sequel until the Wii, actually. Yeah. I was thinking the same thing, actually, Mason. Every time I load up Sand Hill now, it's like, Green Hill's looking a lot more like Sand Hill right now. Hey, that's a video I did. Remember the Sonic Forces video? You guys probably all watched it. You should watch it again and again, because it's a great video. I can't stand it. I hate that video, but I really liked it when I made it, and I'm sure I'll like it again. I just go through phases of thinking my videos suck every time I make a new one, and it's better. Like, my Chaotix video is really good, I think, so I hate all my other videos, but eventually I'll feel the same way about the Chaotix video, so. Chaotix sucks, by the way. Did I make that clear? I don't like that game. It's really boring, and it's expensive, and the setup is expensive, so I wish they would just release it on a port so people don't have to go through all these hurdles to play it. Because I think it's worth playing, it's just not good. But yeah, Sonic Arcade Games is going to be a fun-ass video. Oh, I'm doing a video on both of the Tails games on Game Gear as well. These are the sort of videos you should expect. Weird Sonic shit. Do I want to get to the mainstream games? Absolutely. Will I do them as they come out? Yes. No matter what. If they release Sonic Mania 2 tomorrow, I'd be kind of pissed. But I would also absolutely review it within like a week, because that would become a priority project.
Uh-oh. I thought I was in
You can get absolutely totally stuck here if you don't know what you're doing. Yay! The Mystic Ruins, but in the past. How can you not tell, Tails, you absolute buffoon? You gotta go over here. I've seen Let's Plays where people explore for hours and hours, and it's like, just go there.
You found the rhythm badge. To do continuous
Yeah, that's in the
power
Discord.
paths,
I'm gonna
hit
do that
action
eventually,
button down.
probably, as a stream. Because Sonic streams are gonna be what I do for, like, filling content whenever I don't have time to make videos, basically. There's a glitch you could do in the DX version that actually doesn't work correctly here, because the stairs don't have railings in the DX version. And it's a very fun glitch, so I want to do it. Yeah, either stream it or include it in a video. I haven't decided which yet. Because I do want to do a video on Sonic hacks, because Sonic has the coolest hacking community of all time. Whatever. Glitch isn't going to happen. Look, we can massacre Knuckles people. They will all be sliced to bits. Except not really. But look how cool we are now. We gotta go over to Tikal now, which I just did. Chaos Emeralds. Chaos is power. Power is enriched by the heart. Oh, okay. You're not gonna... Alright. I remember the cutscene a little differently. I'm sorry.
What were you saying before?
He's like, no, Tikal, shut the fuck up. Finish your plot exposition. I want to go home. Tails is an asshole.
I'm never to forget it.
This reminds me of, there's this dude. Okay, so I work at a video game store, and we have a TV that plays game footage, and I play the Sonic Adventure games pretty often because I like them. And, you know, it's my store. I'm the manager there, so I can choose what's on the TV, damn it. I want Sonic Adventure. There's Sonic Adventure on the TV. And then this one customer came in and was really annoying and weird and cringy. Like, he's a very cringy man. But he was, it's pretty heated. Because I called these ruins Aztec ruins when I was explaining the game to some people who were just asking, this game looks really cool. Which Sonic game is it? Can I get it on GameCube? And I was like, actually, yes, you can. And I ended up selling them a copy. It was a sale. I was doing my job. But I was like, yeah, and you know, there's these cutscenes in these like Aztec ruins, and it's like a time story, you know, where like the ancient past, and the dude was like, they're not Aztec, they're actually Echidna ruins. And I was like, well, okay. And he was like, they're based on Aztecs though, so you're not completely wrong. I said, actually, they're based on Mayan temples, not Aztec. I do know what I'm talking about. I'm doing my job. He's an annoying customer. I haven't seen him in a while though. It's not that he's like rude or anything, he's just like really pretentious. This cutscene's terrifying, by the way. Like, I'd probably just... I would perish. I would die of a heart attack on the spot if Big the cat ran up to me like that, talking all Duke Nukem-y. He's like, I'm here to kick ass and chew bubblegum. And I'm all out of bubblegum. I'm all out of Froggy! That just popped into his hand. That's hilarious. It wasn't there, and then he said it, and it just materialized in the cutscene. I never noticed that. It's time to do Sky Chase Act 2. Okay. That's okay. That's fine. I don't hate Sky Chase with a passion and think it's the most boring shit in the entire world at all.
This new plane should work a lot better. I've ironed out most of the problems.
Tails, how can you have ironed out anything? You've been back for like less than a second.
Emerald, do your stuff. Ready, Sonic? Here I come.
I can like credit who suggested it, if that's what you mean. Where is this like Matrix-ass tunnel from? Oh, I know where the texture's from. It's from the entrance to Final Egg. But it's still weird and goofy.
Away we go.
Away we go. Some of the line delivery in this game just makes me so happy because it's so off. This game is so bizarre. But yeah, the Sonic Hacks video probably wouldn't be until... I wouldn't even expect it in 2019. I can almost guarantee that I will not remember that, Mason. That I will not remember to go to a stream that will by then be unlisted to do that. If I do remember, and I quote you, obviously I'll credit you, but that's sort of...
There's Sonic. Sonic!
All right, Tails.
Yeah, that'd be more likely, because there's no way I'm going to remember to quote you. Because it's kind of going to be a nightmare, because I don't expect that video to come out until, like, I don't know, May of next year. April or May. I have videos lined up until then.
You got it. Hang on.
Although, then again, I just scrapped/delayed 2 videos because they were scripting badly. I was going to do a video on Spider-Man games for Far From Home. That video was going to be really boring, so I'm going to do it later. Godzilla game review, I just decided it was too close to the last Godzilla-related video. Because Godzilla is my actual favorite thing. Like, Sonic is up there. Real up there, actually. But, and I think my Sonic collection is probably more impressive than my Godzilla collection, but I do like Godzilla better. I'm super fucking obsessed with Godzilla. I have a little toy of little Godzilla. Godzilla's son, he's right here. Look at him, he's precious. I love him. Say, look at little Godzilla. He's fucking flawless. I love this guy. I got him at G-Fest, the Godzilla Festival. It was awesome. I also have this toy of Manila, the other version of Godzilla's son. I hate him. He's a piece of shit, but he goes next to him on the shelf, so... They're the only toys short enough to fit under my TV, so they're the ones that are under that TV. I don't have any toys under my main TV, but I'm over here all elite. I have 2 televisions because I'm a loser. I don't know. Man, Sky Chase sucks. Does anyone actually like Sky Chase? Is there a single person on Earth who likes Sky Chase? Do any of you watching like Sky Chase? Because if someone likes Sky Chase, I need them to tell me why. Because I don't know anyone who likes it. I don't necessarily hate it either, to be fair. But I don't like it. The best thing about it is Sonic looking like he's in Sonic R with his character model right now. And yeah, I could be locking on and racking up mad combos, like, you know, doing this shit. Or I could just do this just press the A button a whole bunch, and then eventually it'll end, and then the game will be good again. Now! I like Sonic's shovel hands during this, though, because the Sky Chase model has weird shovel claw hands. They're disgusting. You gonna get DLC characters for Ultimate? Yes, but I don't know when. I haven't played Ultimate since, God, I don't know, February, March. I'm sure I'll reinstall it when Banjo comes out because that'll be neat. But until then, I love Smash Brothers, but it's something I almost exclusively play with friends. So I'm excited for the DLC characters, but I want to eventually do a video on the Smash Brothers games from my perspective, which is one of a super noob, but, well, not noob because I have all of them, but I saw Hero came out. People seem really happy with him. Like, he's kind of OP, but that's dope. I like that they included him, but I also don't play Dragon Quest, so I don't really have any real desire to play as him. Well, them, because it's a bunch of characters from the Dragon Quest games. The only one I even own is the first one on NES, and it sucks. Wish you could either meet me IRL and play with me or somehow add me online. I'm not doing friend requests from viewers at the moment because it would probably get to be much. Oh, and you don't Switch Online. I'm gonna say, otherwise I'd pretty much be down to. If you do ever get Switch Online, anytime I stream Smash Ultimate, I am allowing viewers to join, because why not? It'll be fun. Look, I killed him. He's dead. Eggman's dead. I blew him up. He's actually dead. The end. Franchise over. Jim Carrey's been assassinated. What more is there to life? 52%. It's almost like I wasn't even trying. Oh, yeah. I wasn't. The hell was that noise above me? Whatever. It's not like there's anything above me. I mean, there's the attic, but I don't know. Whatever. Maybe it's a ghost. Maybe a ghost will come down and strangle me. That would be cool. This cutscene's dumb. No shit, Sonic. And then, I forgot the landing gear. When I get like a bunch more subs, I'm gonna review Shadow the Hedgehog and play through every single story, 100%. You know, Mason, you're absolutely right. Why not switch to the other mode so you can land the plane? I've wondered that my entire life. I've been playing Sonic Adventure since I was, I don't know, my copy's a player's choice, so at least a year after the game released. I don't know, let's say 2004. No, let's say 2003. I first got Sonic Adventure. So I was born in 1997. I would have been, I don't know how many years old. Someone else do the math. Point is, I would have been a little boy, and I knew that that made no sense. He's gonna say the line. No, Eggman, say the line. Say the line, Eggman. Say it. Maybe he only says it in Sonic's story. In Sonic's story, he'd be saying, "Get a load of this," and I'm be like, "Woohoo!" I guess he doesn't say it in Tails' story. All right. You know. Sonic's face here is the only good animation in the entire game. He's just pissed. Tails is fucking befuddling to look at, man. He's a monster. Tails is an absolute creature of the night and chaos and hatred. I love him. I like Tails a lot. He's terrifying. Sonic's face looks like it's actually boiling. It's very bizarre. Hey, look, Tails is gonna land on the thing, and then he's gonna turn upside down. Or yeah, he's looking the wrong way now because for some reason the game will automatically do that every single time you stand on that slope, no matter what. Froggy! I don't know what my Eggman sounds like. I've never actually listened to it. I know I can't do a Mike Pollock, but I have no idea how my Dean Bristow Eggman is. Nothing will ever top, what's his name from Real Time Fan Dub's Eggman, though. He's perfect. Not because he sounds particularly like Eggman, just because his ad-libbing is just so godlike. I love it so, so much. I don't know where I'm going. I'm just trying to fly through here because I hate Skydeck. Let's land. Let's go this way because I know this is the right way. Cool. Skydeck's the worst level, by the way. It's just so bad. Yeah, this way. Alright. Hey, I know this is the right way. Look at him fucking go. You are the best, Tails. You know that? Whoa! Okay, never mind. You almost died. I love whenever I do anything cool in a game, I'm like, hell yeah, look how awesome I am. I'm so good. But anytime anything bad happens, I'm like, wow, this character's an idiot. Screw you, Tails. But, like, I fly through most of a level. I'm like, hell yeah, I'm the best. And then, I don't know why. I just love to project my failings onto video game characters. Wish I could apply that to real life as well, and not just what I'm doing in games. Yay, I skipped like everything. Me, not Tails, me. I guess Sonic only rubber bands in like 2 levels. I thought he rubber banded in like all of them, but he's not. Whoa, Tails, Tails was being so weird. He was just like, that was amazing. That wasn't too bad, he says, as he just, like, destroyed his best friend at a race for no reason. Why is Tails making it a race? That's what I don't understand. Like, why is Tails being a dick about it? Just do what you're doing, Tails. You don't need to win. There's nothing to win. It's not a contest. Why is it focused on Sonic?
Yeah! Is that it?
Sonic, we should check out the bridge.
Look, the Chow Garden. I'm going to show this one, because... Oh, that's not an E. I thought that was the E. You have to spell Eggman. Which, hell of a password. Be like if I just locked up my computer and I made the password Ian. You know what I mean? Like, it's a very strange thing. Now, be more like if I made, like... Oh, I can't. I can't do the Chow Garden. Oh, wait, yes, I can. The Chow Garden here is actually different a little bit than the one in DX. On the surface, it's going to look the same, but it's not. It's not, like, massively different either. But look, it's got a mountain. It's got, like, a little spiral mountain thing going on. That is not the case in DX, and this building isn't here either. I don't think this building does anything, but yeah, it's different. Also, Tails can die in this Chow Garden. See? Let's kill him. Let's watch him die together. Because the death animation for drowning in this game is, like, terrifying for no reason. I think it contributed to my childhood hydrophobia, which never fully went away. I still can't swim. But yeah, let's drown this boy. He keeps landing in the water. I don't know how he's been in the water the whole time. It seriously is like a spiral mountain, though. Whoa. The camera is really weird, the Chow Garden. Look, I got to zoom in on Tails going. Let's zoom in on him so we can watch him die in beautiful up close. Man, he is taking his time drowning. Hurry up, Tails. I'm not moving the analog stick. I don't know why he's doing his walking animation. I also never noticed how badly his feet clip during his walking animation. Ah, here he goes. Let's go. Come on, Tails. This is it. This is the last day of your life. I don't know why the numbers are coming out of your crotch. He's dead. Look how gross this drowning animation is. It's just very real. He's just actually fucking dead. It's so gross. I love it. It's disturbing. Hello, Tails. Okay. Let's leave. Okay, just... Yep, there we go. I didn't know the camera angles were like that in this version. In the GameCube version, I think the camera's normal in the Chow Garden. I don't know why it was saved. Like, What was the glitch I was going to do in the ruins? You can get Tails to turn sideways and ricochet off the wall, and he'll just glide very slowly sideways. It's pointless. I just didn't know it didn't work. I think it does work in Dreamcast version. I feel like I borrowed my friend's Dreamcast to play this, like, when he bought his Dreamcast, like, a couple 2 years ago. For what was supposed to be the first LyingTuna episode. So yeah, about 2 years ago. Which would have been a Sonic Adventure review. Then I was like, I'm not doing that because I want to make my channel have Sonic videos later. This boss fight's very easy. Also, Mason, since you're watching and you're a good regular who would know these things, how's the video quality on this Dreamcast thing look for you? Because videos look incredible. But I'm trying different stream settings, so my stream's less delayed. So how does it look? It should sound fine, because I didn't change any sound settings, but video should be almost the same. But I don't know. The game's not 60 FPS, so yeah, if it looks a little 30 FPS-ish, it's supposed to. Okay, good. This was expensive. I imported this Dreamcast HDMI thing from Turkey. Well, it wasn't expensive. It was $60 plus shipping. So like 75 bucks, which for what I got, phenomenal. I love this device. It looks so good. Best Dreamcast has ever looked for me. That's for certain.
Give them all you got. Aye, aye, Master Robot Nation.
If Gina were added to Smash, would I play it more? I've never played Mario RPG, so I don't think I'd care on a personal level. Although I want him to show up, and I think it would be very cool. The only reason I don't play Smash is because all my friends who I played Smash with moved. I have friends around here that I hang out with, but none of them are gamers. Well, one is. My friend Tears Life is. But when we hang out, we don't typically play video games unless we're working on videos together. Because we play our games together online. Maybe it's Gamma that you can infinite. Yeah, he's dead as shit. Alright, I'm done. I want to get Mario RPG next time a copy comes into work. Well, copies come in, they're always in really shitty shape. And I'm kind of a quality snob when it comes to like my labels on Super Nintendo games and stuff. Like if it's something rare and I'm going to get a hella good price on it, whatever. But Mario RPG is not rare. It's not super cheap, but, you know.
He helped me. Don't hurt him.
Why do you make his ladder climbing sound? Ew. Could I stream Mario RPG?
If you say so. You have your reasons, I guess.
Potentially when I get it, yeah. I wouldn't be opposed to that. There are a great many things I want to stream. Streams are going to be more frequent than they've been from here on out. Weekly isn't going to stick because I have to make an update video so you guys can see my schedule because it's hell. Basically, actual hell. Like working full time. Good. I'm happy with that. Also, college 2 days a week. Intense schedule though. Normally my college schedule is pretty light. I don't know why it zoomed back in on where I used to be standing on the hub world, but so streams are mostly gonna be things that I can get to, like this. Hey, I can get me another viewer. Is that cool? Yeah. Why would I ever say no to more viewers? Viewers are what I want most of all. Well, as far as the channel goes, there are things I want more in my life, like, you know, large things of money, my college career to be successful. I don't care if it's your girlfriend. Views are views, boy. Did you know Birdie has to be present because all of Amy's animations rely on it? Man, Eggman crashing is not good because there's no sound effects until he crashes. There's no like... It's just... It doesn't work. This whole cutscene's bizarre. Might be one of my favorites in the entire game.
I wonder what happened to Sonic.
I wonder what happened to Sonic. That might actually be his worst line delivery in the entire game. Which does not mean it's not one of my favorite lines in the entire game. It totally is.
Chaos was defeated, and now my egg carrier is ruined. No matter. I will destroy Station
This
Square
is heavy
anyway.
metal shit, dude. Like, what? He's like, I'm going to kill myself. To kill everyone. And I'm like, Eggman. Do it. Do it, you pussy. You won't. You won't. You won't launch a nuke into the town. Well, I guess the idea is that he would escape. But that doesn't gel with the fact that he's going to manually detonate it in a minute. I don't know why he had that there.
If that missile is launched,
I don't know why the textures on the ground were juddering so bad. Dean Bristow was a really menacing Eggman. Like, everyone loves Mike Pollock. I love Mike Pollock's performance. I think Mike Pollock is the definitive voice of Dr. Eggman. But goddamn, Dean Bristow was incredible for what he did. His line delivery in this game is mostly pretty off. Because, again, the direction in this game is just weird. But, Dean Bristow's voice was so perfect for this character.
I can't believe this.
No way.
I'll go and deal with this myself.
Yeah, he's just going to go detonate the missile. He's just going to blow himself the hell up.
oh no!
Oh, no.
Missile before he detonates it.
He's so calm. I don't know why they need to transition cutscenes there, but they did.
I see it.
It's such a good final stage for Tails. I would say probably his best level.
The fate of Station Square depends on me. Sonic.
That Sonic moan is so weird. Just the way he says it. Sonic, it's all your fault. Why'd you do that?
But I can't depend on him forever.
Yep, I know that, Tails.
I know
Fully
I can do
aware.
it by myself. Okay, Eggman, bring it on.
And then this level, you want to see true fucking obliteration? This is where it's at. Poor Eggman doesn't even know what's gonna hit him. You think you can keep up with me?
Think you can keep up with me?
Yes. And then I can do this.
He's caught up. Tails, wait for me.
If you go too fast, though, you don't get all three of those lines, and I really wanted to. So, am I going to do Knuckles tonight? Probably not. I don't think so. I kind of want to, but at the same time, like, I don't know. It would depend. I'm going to lean towards no just because I work tomorrow. If the stream would have ended like 20 minutes sooner than it's going to, oh, I'm dead. Let's just restart. You think you can keep up with me? What? He's caught up. Oh, I didn't know he could hurt you. Okay.
Goodbye, Tails.
Bye, Eggman. It was really nice to see you, dude. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to do Knuckles tonight just because, like, view count kind of dropped off, and it's kind of late, so I'm not going to get a ton of viewers unless I stream at, like, 2 a.m. Because that's whenever my, like, European viewers tend to set in, but I don't like streaming that late when I have work. Up and down and all around. This is, like, my favorite level as Tails. It's so good. Not for Eggman, though. Like, look at the poor mini-map. He's getting so fucking obliterated. The boy did nothing to deserve this. I mean, yeah, I guess he's trying to destroy the entire city, but still, poor Eggman. He's not even close. Well, then Knuckles is just going to be, like, next week. It's not like I'm not going to do him. I'll probably leave the Sonic Adventure streams up until I do all of them. Like, Eggman didn't even make it halfway. It's pathetic. Look at this big old missile. Alright. I never knew what Tails' pose was supposed to be because his hands are shaped so weird. He's like, "Ugh." But he's actually just a hands on his hip Superman pose. But I never got that vibe as a kid. I always was like, what the fuck are you doing, Tails? But no, we are definitely doing Knuckles next week. Should be, I'm thinking maybe a little earlier. Try and do it at like 7. I don't know yet. Oh no, it's Robotnik. Oh no.
So, you little pest.
Get a load of this. Is he going to drop one of those on me? I mean, he's going to drop plenty of them during the boss fight. This is the fight that made it into a meme. Everyone thinks of Egg Viper, but it was this guy. Also, to anyone still watching from earlier, I hope people paid attention when I said, you'll be fine. That's why I'm streaming earlier.
Away.
Before I make mincemeat out of you.
I'm
Such
not
an
scared.
evil line. It's so good.
I can do this.
But yeah, I'm going to be streaming these hopefully earlier till the end of the series. I have to make I don't know if I'm even doing a definitive stream schedule because I just want to have more content than I do right now. The channel is just not full enough. Look, that poster, The Man 3, is with some Ron Swanson looking ass, is clearly not the same poster for Chow in Space. So I don't know what the deal's with that. No way. Eggman, you suck. Look, if you spin opposite to what he's like, Tails has a spinning animation, right? But if you spin him manually the opposite direction, you can see his weird contorted model. He's launching all sorts of bombs. I mean, we should probably go trigger his attack. This fight's really easy if you know what you're doing. If you don't know what you're doing, it's just still really easy. This is not a difficult fight. Get a load of this. It is hard if you don't know that you can just spam the infinite tail swipe thing, which is all you really need to do. Just glides around so gracefully. I love it. I just want to hang out under him for whenever he triggers his attack. The hitbox is so huge on Tails' attack, too. Like, it's a really easy fight to just blaze through. Oh no, bombs! Oh no, I can just recollect my rings! Ah, so threatening, Eggman. Wow, I actually took damage at the same time. Glitch into Emerald Coast? We'll try it. I don't know if it works in the Dreamcast version, because a lot of the glitches present in DX actually don't work on Dreamcast. It's a weird case of the port is substantially glitchier than the original. DX is not the abomination people make it out to be, but you know, it's not perfect. Look at those amazing animations, just yay, you saved the day, Tails. And then he walks in a circle? Like, what's the deal with that? Why does he do that? Sonic Adventure is so fucking good with its jank. I adore it. But, you know, at the same time, it's, like, not necessarily a bad thing. Yeah, glitching into Emerald Coast, what is it? You sort of go to the one exit out of the hotel and you jump. So you land, like, above it, and then you fly around. I don't think it works in Dreamcast. I don't remember which exit it is. I want to say it's the one that takes you out, like, by the Twinkle Park area. And not the one that takes you by the casino. Sonic, you're so slow. This cutscene definitely goes faster in Sonic's story, I think. I really want to be trusted. This is such a weird song. It fits Tails' story. Doesn't make it any less weird. And then he sort of mouths to himself really strangely. He's like... It looks like they're singing along. I don't know if they say something in the Japanese dub or what. To my knowledge, they don't. And he does a nice pose for us. And then the music cuts off. And then the music starts over after it loads. Tails' story is a lot of fun. Well, presumably he'd be able to fly back. Producer Yuji Naka. I like Yuji Naka. I cannot skip this. I'm mashing that start button, though. Start button's a big old triangle, you see. Seriously, why is the controller like a boat? Look at it. It's bizarre. It's not terrible, actually. Oh, yeah, no, Sonic would have just died in his ending cutscene. He's dead. Or maybe he washes up on Emerald Coast, because his ending picture is him having a nice... He's having a drink on Emerald Coast, and I'm like, Sonic, you're 15. You can't do that. But he's like, shut up, you're not my mom. And then he chugs a whole bunch of alcohol, and he goes, one! I'm going to keep quoting real-time fan dubs until the day I die. Those are the best Sonic videos on YouTube. Real-time Sonic fan dub, Sonic 06, is peak Sonic entertainment. It defies all else in the franchise in terms of quality. It is beyond comprehension. I love it oh so very much. We're going to get Todd Howard on, and he's going to make Fallout 76 Battle Royale. And then, like, a couple months later, what do they fucking announce? Fallout 76 Battle Royale. It became real. And it's entirely because of the fan dub. I am convinced. Can't believe I have to play Sonic the Fighters after this. Not for a stream, it's for a video. It's for... I did already record Sonic the Fighters. And then I realized that the video is weird and stretched, and I have to do it again. I mean, I could fix it in editing, but it would take longer, and it would fuck up the quality, so I'm just gonna do it the normal way. And For some reason, the credits and the menus run at 60 frames per second, but the game only runs at 30. So from what I understand, Sonic Adventure was intended to run at 60. And some elements of it actually do even run at 60. Like, I think the game runs at 60 in a gameplay sense, but it displays at 30, and it only renders every other frame. It's a weird way to handle your frame rate. But I could have that information wrong as well. I don't actually know. What I do know is that this has to be one of the weirdest games of all time. Star Allies also does 60 on menus and 30 for gameplay. That game, I get it, though. I think in this game's case, like, the frame rate's not even that good in Sonic Adventure. It's mostly consistently 30, but it does sometimes dip down to, like, the 20s. In some of the Sonic levels where things get a little more intense with set pieces, it dips. I can think of a few areas where it does. Like Sky Chase, it dips a bunch. And it makes sense, but at the same time, SA2 runs at silky smooth 60 on Dreamcast. Like, it might dip. I don't know, because I have not actually completed the second one on Dreamcast. I have played the whole way through SA1 on Dreamcast. Not this copy and not this UMD, but when I borrowed my friend's Dreamcast, I did. SA2, I'm like halfway through Dark Story on my Dreamcast copy, because I've just been picking at it. I'm like, might as well play a little bit of SA2. I might actually... After we do the Sonic Adventure 2 story stream, should I do like a stream series of trying to 100% it over just multiple sessions? I'll think about it. But, ending screen is Tails with the Tornado 1 again. Even though it broke, it's ruined. I don't know. I beat SA1 in 1 day, several times. Because I know Sonic Adventure 1 incredibly well, and I play through the whole thing like once a year. I've only had this Dreamcast for like 2 months, less than that. Yeah, I mean, I blaze through the adventure games like at least once or twice a year, both of them. SA1 especially, like I play this game constantly. But again, not on Dreamcast usually. I usually play it on PC. Just because hooking up my Dreamcast is kind of a hassle. So let's go back as Tails.
Select the character.
Try and glitch our way into Emerald Coast. You can't play through all of it anyway. It only lets you play through half of it, and then you hit a spring after a loading zone, and you just die. So that's a thing. But I'll certainly try. Let's see. I'm walking here. You know, my dad used to live in Station Square in Pittsburgh, so that's a thing. Let's see. You gotta like, gotta like nudge your way out to like. Whoa. Okay. Try to remember where you have to stand, because the loading zone is. I'll check on them in a sec. The loading zone for that is pretty tight. I think it might not be possible in the Dreamcast version. You have to look it up and see, but I thought that was a DX exclusive glitch. Yeah, there's an invisible wall. Yeah, there's an invisible wall in this version. There are a couple places where the invisible walls were removed in DX. So yeah, that's not going to happen. We can go visit LyingTuna, though. I don't know what we're going to do with him. He's kind of useless, but, you know, it's a thing. If it wasn't a total hassle, I would set up and just do the PC version to do Tails in levels where he doesn't belong. But, well, kind of is a total hassle, so I'm not going to. How do I not have any animals to give to him? Come here. No! Shit. No. I love you. Come back. I did the wrong thing to you, friend. I am sorry. Hi, Tikal. Don't talk to me. Let's take you to the egg carrier. You're going to live there now. We'll check on him again during another story. I'm going to leave him with Eggman's people, though. He lives here now. I'm going to leave him at the top of the mountain and be like, your problem, fam. I'm already at the top of the mountain, more or less. Oh, I can't fly when I'm holding things. Shit. You live here now. Bye-bye, Felicia. Seriously, why would they allow the characters to die? This is something that was changed. You cannot drown in the Chow. Tails can still drown in most of the Chow Gardens, I think, in DX, but not in this. Like, not in this garden. No one else can, is what I mean to say. Tails can drown in this garden in DX. Man, it's so hot in here. The sweat is just building. Look at my hair. It's like, I'm a gamer. And yes, I'm insulting gamers when I say that. I'm gonna play a level. What level should I play, Mason? Sonic or Tails? Pick a level. Either character, pick a level. Because I don't care which one I do. Can't play as Amy. Can't play as Big. Can't play as Gamma. His model is unchanged in DX. I'm gonna play a level as Sonic, but I don't know what level. Any of them. I like Sonic.
Select a stage.
Well, not Skydeck. And that's the only one I don't want to do. I haven't gotten like most of the emblems in this story. The ones where I have multiple are from Lost World. All right. Hey, that's a game I'm gonna do a video on. 2 videos on because there's 2 versions of the game and they're fundamentally different. And I have this stupid 3DS capture unit that I never use. I mean, I use it sometimes for fun because it's fun to just record gameplay sometimes for stock footage. Although at Sin Mania's constant request, I'm eventually going to do Sonic Rush as a review. So I remember I was hoping that the game would be like a Sonic Adventure sequel and tie into the Lost World like level. Whenever like Sonic Lost World was announced, but obviously they did not do that. Sonic's being strange. Look how fast you get to go in this level though. It's so cool. I love this stage. Ow. Never mind, I hate this stage. I don't know why people dislike this level so much. Like, yeah, this part's kind of irksome. I'll grant them that. But it's still cool looking, you know? Let's see, so we want to just give one of these. Run, 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 Sonic, run. Come on, you can make it, you can make it, you can make it. We didn't make it. Ow. The fuck? Oh. Oh, I can just jump out. Well, I can just jump out from here at least. Okay. Cool. I need to hit one of the switches first. This one. If your girlfriend's predicting the future, that means she's a witch, and you should probably be terrified. It means she has unnatural powers. Spin dash jump is so much fun. Seriously, this is a perfect mechanic that absolutely should have been left alone in sequels. Like, SA2 still had it, granted. But, like, not to this extent. It's not this fun in SA2. Because the spin dash is not as fast to use. You can't just instantly whip it out. It has a stupid charge up. Not charge up time. Like, it obviously... Oh, I'm dead. No. But it always has a charge up time. The camera sucks in this level, by the way. Well, it sucks in this game, more accurately. I don't know why I got stuck on that Leon. I don't think they're called Leons in this game. One issue I have in the adventure games when I'm trying to, like, talk about them is I always apply, like, the classic Sonic names for Badniks, even though they have different names. Like, there's Orbinauts. But they're not called Orbinauts in this game. No, go this way. Sonic, just do what I say. If your girlfriend can predict the future, then have her draw her a picture of, no, have her draw a picture of me getting my million subscriber award in the mail. That would be a very useful trick. Yeah, I almost forgot to get that switch. But I would appreciate that. You know, if I had future reading powers, like I can draw prophetic pictures, man, I'd be doodling all kinds of futuristic shit about myself. Oh, here I am getting my PhD. Here I am, I don't even want a PhD. But, you know, I'd get one if I could predict the future and make it happen, you know? Hell yeah. You go, Mason. You're the best. Best subscriber. This area would be so cool in like a remake of the game that actually functions without being all glitchy and weird. The texture in this area is so cool. Seriously, it's such a good area. Wait, seriously? Yeah, no, you're a super good subscriber. But this is just a hella good level. If they ever did an HD remake of it, I don't know why. Like the ports don't count. But like if Sega ever was like, yeah, we're doing a remake of Sonic Adventure 2 or Sonic Adventure and Adventure 2, this would be the part of the game that I would be most excited to see. Well, aside from being terrified of them botching the physics, because I just really, really like how Sonic controls in this game. And I don't trust them to remake that accurately at all. I'm pretty sure it wouldn't happen. Although they could do away with the Lightspeed dash, make it a little bit less the worst. That'd be nice. I do love the fact that this level is such a good version of Labyrinth Zone. Like, this is a Labyrinth Zone thing, you know? But it's done in a way that makes me not want to kill myself. And that's so different than actual Labyrinth Zone. This part's hella good, too. And it's referenced several times in Sonic Adventure 2. Like, Lost World as a whole is referenced several times. This part's referenced once during Final Rush. But, it's really cool when it is. You don't want to go too fast here because the ball is on a rubber band. And it will snap right up and kill you over the pit. Same issue happens in Sonic Heroes, actually. I could spin dash through this and just end the whole section in, like, moments. But I don't know if I want to do that. Yeah, why not? Let's see how fast I can do this. No, I don't want to talk to you, Tikal! No! Tikal, you're dumb. I know already. Oh, you can completely obliterate the physics throughout this entire level, actually. But yeah, Lost World, that area with the green textures on the walls, it's got some glitches going on. It's very Sonic Adventure, I'll tell you that. I don't know why I find this game's weird brokenness so endearing, but I do. Because it's not like 06 levels where it's problematic. Oh, no, it's a little problematic. I understand why people actually do dislike this game. Probably controversial to say, but I think it's totally justified. Man, the camera was not cool with me just making it where I needed to go. You don't really get to check this area out in single play, in like the main campaign, but look how cool the texture of... Okay, it looks like terrible from up close. Look how cool the texture is of Perfect Chaos destroying the thing. It's neat. Sonic's head's gonna... Whoa, Sonic! I was gonna say it's gonna snap center, but I didn't think it was gonna fucking break his neck. I'm gonna play one more level, and then I'm gonna end the stream. So, let's make it another Sonic level. I'm gonna do... Red Mountain. Tails doesn't go through it, so it's unique. Emerald Coast, fine. I'll do Emerald Coast and Red Mountain, just because Emerald Coast is really, really short. And looks really nice with these cables, because it's probably the prettiest level in the game. So, there is that fact. The reason this looks so nice, which is like uncharacteristic for the time, is that it runs at 480p. Which is... Well, it's accurate for the time in the sense that a lot of consoles ran at 480p. Like, from this generation, they all did. The GameCube supported it with these, like, $200-something component cables. The Xbox supported it with any old component cable, and the PS2 did with, like, some of its games. I think the only 480p Sonic game on PS2 is, Unleashed, which kind of sucks on PS2 anyway. It's, like, not the best version of the game, so... Like, the Wii version... It's not the game itself I have an issue with. I like the Wii version of Unleashed. But the PS2 version, it just does not look good. Which makes sense. They should never have put that game on PS2. It was a weird business decision. I grew up with Sonic Adventure DX, but it's still a worse version of Sonic Adventure. You know, like... And I grew up with Shadow the Hedgehog, and I hate that game now, but... I didn't like it as a kid either. I just played it because it was Sonic. But Unleashed PS2 rounds that up. It does run at 480p to its credit. It's just that so much dithering. The game's like ugly to look at. If you're looking at it in HD, it probably looks fine on an SD TV, but if you're playing it with its optimum video settings, it's not going to look super good. But yeah, the reason I like these cables so much is that this just looks hella good. It's because the Dreamcast supported VGA output, which is like what computer monitors can use. It's a standard supported by computer monitors. It's like it's a D-sub standard basically. So, well, D-sub is the name of the port it uses, but it supported that for use on computer monitors, and you can get VGA cables for the Dreamcast for really cheap, but they usually don't look great. And then Hyperkin made a Dreamcast HDMI cable that pulled on the VGA signal, and it looked okay, and I was like, yeah, that's what I did the first Sonic Adventure stream with. I obliterated that level, man. That's a good run. But anyway, I didn't obliterate it, but considering I was playing it casually, like I did pretty well, all things considered. But I love video standards for consoles. I think video standards for game consoles are like such a stupidly fascinating topic, more than it has any right to be, that's for sure. So it output 480p through most games. Not all did. A game that I want to review on the Dreamcast doesn't. So that's irksome. But obviously this game does, so does its sequel. So I got that Dreamcast HDMI cable from Hyperkin, and I said, it was okay. And then I got this one from, I can't pronounce the name of the manufacturers. They're Turkish. But it looks awesome, and I'm like, hell yeah. And it's because they make a nicer box. They make a VGA box that's like super good, actually. Much better than just standalone VGA cables. But then, you know, I put it to my capture card. My capture card said, not compatible. I said, shit. I actually had that. We're going to start the level over. It was actually an issue I had whenever I first got the restart button will just put me at the last checkpoint. That's why I had to exit the level and re-enter. But, my capture card technically does not support the resolution this outputs because they don't want to. Neither capture card I own works with it. I own 2 Elgato capture cards, and neither one of them work. So I was like, shit, what the hell? But it turns out on a hardware level it does. Elgato just decided not to run it on a software level because I guess they want you to use some other older shitty capture card with it so they can make more money and sell you multiple devices. And I was like, no. I just run it through OBS, change a couple settings, and look at that. It works beautifully. So, you know, not complaining. It's just because I would be complaining if I could not make it work, but it outputs slightly squished anyway, so I have to stretch it out in OBS during recording regardless, so I don't really care that I have to run it through there. Because I record the vast majority of my stuff through OBS and not through Elgato's default software, because there's no real reason to use Elgato's default software. OBS does it better. And I love this level so much. It's such a good stage. It's got platforming, it's got speed, it's got frame rate dips. That's not a good thing, actually, but still a great level. It's got this part that I don't really care for because the physics can get a little wonky with the platforms, but you know, I'm not really complaining exactly because it's not that big of a deal. It's just such an overall good level, though. No one seems to talk about it, except for whenever they're reviewing the game as a whole. Every review I see of Sonic Adventure is like, some of the best levels include Red Mountain. And I'm like, wow, that was generically worded. But also, yes, you are correct. I beat Sonic Adventure all the time. It's a very fun game to just blaze through. The longest part is Sonic's story, and that only takes about an hour and a half with cutscenes. So, you know, it's not a very long game. And if you're playing DX, you can skip the cutscenes. It'll take like half as long. But aside from Mega Man X1, this is probably the game I play through the most frequently from start to finish. Well, actually, I play through Mania relatively often. Even then, it's been a while since I played through Mania, so... Look, these ghosts are flossing. They know what's up. They've been playing Fortnite. Hell yeah, boys. Where are we dropping? Haha, you know what I'm saying? Haha. Homing attack. Oh, the homing attack didn't work, and I died. I don't know what happened there. But Sonic's dead now. I was actually trying to get the 50 rings thing, but I took a couple hits anyway, so it wouldn't have mattered. The homing attack is that was my fault because I just timed it weird. But the homing attack actually is ever so slightly not janky in this game. It's not quite as responsive as in SA2 though. SA2's homing attack is so fun. Actually, I can still get the 50 ring emblem. I'll be fine. I like the flossing ghosts though. They're very funny. Encore Plus is cool. I mean, it's disabled now because I leave everything default by like default. The only game I leave modded is Skyrim because it's better modded. All I need to do now is not take damage. Shit. Please don't make me lose my shield or my rings. I would like to get the emblem for being good at the video game. Okay, I'm fine. I got it. The giant spiders down here don't do anything. I don't know what the point of them is. Yay, I did it. I didn't land on the capsule properly. I did it. I did a thing. That music's from Sonic 3 and Knuckles. I know that because I like Sonic the Hedgehog. I don't know.
Yeah, not bad.
What do you think the other characters think whenever someone strikes a victory pose? Sonic's like, yeah! And he stands there for like a minute and everyone's like, Sonic, what are you doing? That is correct. Stream is over. Everyone who's watching, you're probably already subscribed. Regardless, stay subscribed. And excuse the fact that my hair went from clean to very greasy and sweaty. It is like 90 degrees in this room right now. I'm turning on a fan. And I'm going to call it quits. If you guys enjoyed Excuse the Very Loud Fan, that's got to be like very audible. Yeah, well, just you in chat. There's at least one other active viewer. Anyway, I'm done. Subscribe. Look forward to the new Sonic video this week because I'm putting quite a bit of work into it. And I spent money. I had to buy popcorn for it. Thanks, dude. Means a lot. But yeah. Subscribe. Watch my videos. I'm going to go for a walk and then go to bed. Bye!